How is this? Am I catching the light? Girl, I don't know. But I've been trying to do this video for a little moment here. So we are just going to, as the video implies, I am giving you guys my TBR for October. And she's a long one, so let's not delay. Let's get into it. So first up, we have A Simple Favor by Darcey Bell, and this is my first read by this author, and this is the book club pick for my book club BBD for September. Actually, I didn't read it in September. I don't know, I just wasn't into it. I didn't want to read it, but we are actually meeting tonight, and this week I felt like it, so I read it, and guess what? It was good. It was real good. Actually, I learned that there is a Netflix. It's on Netflix, and so after I read the book, after I finished the book yesterday, I actually checked it out. Checked out the Netflix movie, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time. So I do suggest this book. It is 304 pages. It came out in March of 2017. Okay, so we have best friends Stephanie and Emily. They are best friends by way of their sons who go to school together. So Emily is a stay-at-home mom. She's a widow. And then we have Stephanie. She's an executive, a PR executive for some company in Manhattan, and so she's like on the go. She got a lot going on, blah blah blah. So one day Stephanie asked Emily if she could watch her son because she was getting off of work late. So Emma said, yeah girl, I got you, I'll pick the boys up, I'm going over there anyway, blah blah blah. Stephanie doesn't come back. So Stephanie is married to Sean, and he is a novelist, but I think he does a bit of traveling too, because when she asked Emily to pick up her baby, Sean, he was out of the country. So once Sean comes back into the country, the police find Stephanie. Stephanie is gone. She is dead. And so now everybody's in an uproar, like, what happened to this mom? I just did a simple favor by picking up old girl's son, and now she not with us no more. The book has so many twists and turns, and Emily, our girl Emily, she has this big secret, and it just made me A Simple Favor. So this is a mystery thriller. So we got some crime that goes on here. If you have ever read Girl on a Train or Gone Girl, and you enjoyed those books, then this book will be right up your alley, and I hope you enjoy. The next book on my TBR for October is The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. This will be my first time reading a book by this author as well. This book was recommended to me by a coworker, and I really want to get into it just to see if we like the same kind of books, because she's been recommending a couple of books and we really need to get through one of them so we can see what type of time she's on. This book was published in July of 2024, and this author, we're the same age. Me and Liz Moore, we are the same age. We are parenting 2 children, and so I thought that was a interesting fact. What we have here is a summer camp backdrop. So a summer camp scene, and a child has disappeared, unfortunately. The child that has disappeared is of the family that owns the camp. Okay, this summer camp is also the main employer for this particular town, and it's not the first time that this family has had a child become missing from the camp. And I am baffled, okay? I did try to start this book, I think later last month, a couple of weeks ago, and I couldn't get into it because it's one of those books I see now where you really need to pay attention. We got dual timelines, and just from the... Who is it?
If it's a large load, do I use 2?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's one of those books where you have to pay attention even from the jump, because they jump timelines and we have all these different characters, and so you got to focus in so you can know what's going on. So I said, let me wait until I have the capacity, because I was trying to finish up some things real quick last month, but now I do, and I want to take my time with this book. By the end of the book, they are supposed to reveal some secrets of the town as well as some secrets of the family that owns the camp. This book is given historical fiction, mystery, thriller, as well as suspense. And so, you guys, have y'all read this one? Or are you guys trying to check out this book? Let me know down in the comments. The next book I want to talk about is Ethic by Ashley Antoinette. Ethic 2, actually. So this is a series that I have started. I started Ethic 1 back in August, and simply because I am waiting on B6. I'm waiting on it. Where is it at? I want it, and I can't have it because Ashley Antoinette is not letting it go. I get it, the suspense, but it's getting a little drawn out in my opinion. But you do you, girl. So Ethic 2 is 286 pages, and it came out in October of 2018. Now, I know all the Ash Army, y'all have already read this book probably once, twice over, but I haven't, and I want to get into it. I kind of got a gist of what happens, but I don't have the details, right? So Ethic and Alani, they are either they're married or they're real close to being married, but they're navigating a loss that Alani is going through, and so that's what this book is supposed to really get into. So I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely giving you urban romance through and through. We have erotica as well as romance and suspense, and a little bit of drama for Ethic 2. The next book is Saving Sunflower by Lyse. Yes, Saving Sunflower by Lyse. This book is 439 pages, so very significant for my baby readers out there, so make sure you plan accordingly. This is yet another series that I am going to start, and I really wanted to get into this book because I will be able to meet this author next year at a romance book festival. So I wanted to get into her catalog before that came about. And I am hoping for another contender for my bookish boyfriends for 2024. So we have Dominique. He's a part-time drug dealer. Is it drug dealer? Street hustler. Drug dealer, same thing, street hustler. And he's a rapper. Already I'm mad because we got enough rappers. We need some plumbers. We need some HVAC techs. We need some electricians. But okay, girl, let's get into it. He meets a waitress who is going to turn his world upside down. Okay, Miss Girl, let's see what that is about. The next book that I'm going to read in October is The Black Wife Effect. Have y'all seen that trend on TikTok? It's been coming across my feed, and I've been paying attention to the little videos, the theatrics on what's going on out here. And when this book as well came across my TikTok, I said, yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. 248 pages. This book is by T.L. Martin, and it was released in July of 2024. So I think the girlie picked up on this trend on TikTok and just got the writing with her pen. I believe it was like not too long ago that I saw that trend. Well, maybe the trend probably got to me late. Let's just say that. But I think she probably picked up on the trend on TikTok and decided to write a book about it. Not mad at all. So what we have is, it looks like it's a billionaire baby situation. Check out his name, Timothy. So not Samantha, Timothy. She gets swept up by your boy Will. He says, hey, can you be my wife for the week? I guess he has some type of work situation that he's having to deal with. He needs a companion. Timothy is the one. Let's see how that shakes out. This is romance, and also I think it's marriage of convenience. Now let's get into my cozy fall reads. First we have Pumpkin Spice Cafe. This book is by Laurie Gilmore. I know her name ain't Laurie Gilmore. Let me check. Sure is Laurie Gilmore. How cool is that? This book is 286 pages, and I learned about this book from a lifestyle YouTuber that picked it up. She said it was giving Gilmore Girls. It was giving all the cozy vibes. And reading the synopsis, I agree. And it's just now coming up on the scene. So we have a grumpy sunshine situation. You have we have Jenny. She's involved with a small town. Okay, we have Jenny. She's in a small town, and she has been gifted this cafe by her auntie. Jenny leaves her job to run this cafe, and then she runs into Logan. Logan is the grumpy part of this grumpy sunshine situation. Logan is a small town farmer. He don't want no parts of the sunshine. He just like a grumpy old man or whatever. Well, I don't know if he old, but he just a grumpy soul. Till Jenny comes into play, and she kind of like shakes him up a little bit, and I guess he not grumpy no more. I love a book that small town, grumpy sunshine, he falls first, so hopefully that's what's happening here. Give me a cafe or some type of restaurant backdrop to the whole situation. That's me all the way. I love it. Goodreads is comparing this book to Gilmore Girls. If you have been living under a rock, you know, we are in the fall season and everybody's getting their cozy fall vibes, and Gilmore Girls is what they say gives the ultimate autumn fall vibes, and this book is supposed to complement that. So I want to see what the hype is about. I want to see if it does it. I want to see what it's about. So that's why I'm checking out this book. Cozy mystery, romance, and Halloween, because we are in October, folks. The next book is Autumn Falls. Autumn Falls is by Tiye. Is by Tiye Love. This book is a novella. It's 148 pages. As you can see by the cover, it's beautiful, definitely giving us the fall vibe. So we have Autumn. The girl's name is actually Autumn. She is a college student, and she's faced with a forced proximity situation with our boy Quincy. Quincy is a drum major, so ladies and gentlemen, we are now at an HBCU, and I love it. I've also graduated from a HBCU, so this is right up my alley. We'll be reading this one homecoming week, period. So this is a contemporary romance with 148 pages. It's definitely going to be a palate cleanser for me, and I'm excited about it. Speaking of homecoming, the next book that I'm going to read is It Happened One Homecoming. And let me tell you, I had no idea. I added this book just based on it looked like an HBCU vibe. It was short stories. I definitely want to try to get into different formats of books, and short stories is one of those formats that I don't get into a lot, and so that's what made it go high up on my list as a TBR. But then I started reading, and the people are at my school, my city. What? So yes, definitely reading this from homecoming, hands down. May do a vlog about it. I'm not sure yet, but I'm super excited about this. It's short stories that surround homecoming and the activities that go on in and out of the alumni. I hope that they give us some scenes from Charlotte, North Carolina, because that's where we are. That's where I am right now. So that would be so cool. Next, we have a novella. We have Leak It by A Blossom. This book is 124 pages. I got wind of this book by a TikToker, Tiye Cadet. She has been coming coming out with some bangers as far as book recommendations. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm lurking. What you read next, girl? And I hope to be that way here soon, where you guys would look to me for your next read. But right now, this book, it sounds like it's my type of carrying on. I put up a poll on my Instagram, so if you aren't following my Instagram, make sure you head on over there and follow me. And I asked the girlies what book I'd be reading next, and they said Leak It. That's the book that you need to be reading. I said, okay girl, you ain't gotta tell me twice. Elementary school teacher Naomi Honey, and she is a recent divorcee, and she's on a cruise ship. She comes across a why choose situation, and girl, they twins. So we are going to get into this poly romance, and I'm excited about it. I'm grown. I can read that stuff if I want to. Deeply in Love with a Country Thug. This book is by B. Monnier, and it's 152 pages. Another novella. And I learned about this from my TikTok feed. It came out in August of 2024. I wanted to have a rodeo themed birthday party, but my husband told me no. So I'm gonna read a book about cowboys in the country and live vicariously through these folks right here. Thuggville. That's the name that's the city where this book is located. I don't know. I might have chose wrong, but I'm gonna keep going. So we have a single mother, Harlow. We have her sister, Harmony. We have Bo Bricks, and then we have Duke the Great, and I think it's gonna pop off from there. All four of these. I'm not sure what's gonna go with what, but we finna find out, right? And that's my TBR for October. What are you guys planning to read for October? Please drop it down in the comments and let me know. And if you've made it this far in this video, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment to this video, and don't forget to share this content with another fellow baby reader. And until next time, guys, bye.